Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's one funny morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday.
Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our school
murder
time.
in New Jersey.
He was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerto de Clima?
that's Stellan! Yeah!
Good morning, OFMers. It's Junior from Illinois. I'm on location. Dina had said let's send in videos of teaching you guys something that we do or something. So I thought I would come on and show you guys and teach you guys all how to be the best beach walkers. I'm in St. Pete Beach right now, Florida, doing lots of walks. But thought I would just show you how you do it. So this is us just enjoying the view and the noise, the sound. And Dina, I'm going to show you, give you an idea here of how it's going. I don't know if you can see all this, but it's driving me crazy. This is where I'm at right now with it. So, I'm trying. Alright. Anyway, welcome to the morning show with your host, Dina Blizzard.
Judy, and I love it. It's gonna be so beautiful. Look, everybody show their little silver peeking in celebration of Judy and going full silver. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love that, Judy, in the water. Yes, please send video of you teaching us something. I love that. I miss the waves, right? Oh, I know. Kezia, who am I? Girl, it's 8:35. I can beat it. Tomorrow. I'm going to show up on time. I think this is the week. You're like, okay. Let's not go crazy. You're on time one day. Okay. So, all right, but I'm feeling it. I got stuff to do this week. I am busy. Look at my face. I know, Tanya. No, I think she was just visiting. I know, Jim, get up. You're late. What's wrong with you? I'd be getting out of the shower about now normally. Yeah, no, Jim, some of us are trying to be on time. I don't know what you're up to, but yeah, I know. So, yeah. So I feel like you're actually really early. I know. See how you like it. It's so funny that Junian was showing her silver. I was actually thinking that mine is in like full force. And I still feel like it's stuff I have to get used to. Junian, just so you know, this is going to be not as long as of a process, but even when it comes in, you just have to you have days where you're like, is this who I want to be? Is this who I am? Still getting used to it. But I also know that I heard a whole bunch of bees the other day talking about color in their hair. And I was like, I'm out. I'm not going to do it. Never. Oh, Tracy, good for you. Loho, you're here. I know. It is funny. Even all the questions I had for Allison, and I've said this before, she was like, there's no rhyme or reason to everybody's silver. So you just kind of have to try it and see what it does. She said, but for the majority of people, you'll always have more right by the crown of your face, your head, than you will in the back. So it's like a smattering back here. But I don't think I care. Beatrice, the silver's coming in strong. I had my silver hair don't care shirt on the other day. I love it. Judy, the other day I was thinking, so I loved talking to Genevieve last week. Genevieve is the makeup artist / hilariously funny girl on Instagram. And I started to try to do the thing where she was like putting the makeup all the way up here and then doing it up. And it looked really good, but all I have are like browns. And I don't know that that's my tone anymore. I got to get color tested, color washed, color branded, color told. You know what I'm saying? If I went silver, it would age me at least 10 years. I'm not ready for that. Commando, I think it has more to do with like what you're doing with it. Like if my hair was really short, like Julian looks great with short hair. I don't think I could rock short hair. Color matched, color told is what I'm going to do. It's either a color shop and people are like, what's happening with your hair? I do like the color. I mean, I feel like when I get old, it'll either be like spiky white or like I'll color it with like colors. But no, I don't think I would do is yours permanent, Junian, or is yours like a washout? I don't know that. I had gray hair at 18. I know, Sarah. Well, I think I'm gonna wait until all this yellow is gone because there's the yellow in here and it's throwing it off. Because the yellow makes me believe, or the blonde, which is really just yellow, it makes me believe that Jim said, go to Lowe's. They do really good color matching. You know what? That's probably the best place. I'll just paint. I'll be like, what paint would go best with my face? And I'll be like, is it a bathroom? Is it for molding? I'm like, it is like skin is hard and crusty, so it is more like a semi-gloss. I wish I didn't have to cover my grays, but I had a wedding. I have to start again. Jane. It's a semi-permanent. Yeah, that's the way to go. My gray turns blonde from the sun. Yeah. Wait, your grays do or your highlight? I thought you meant your highlights. My hair would be mouse gray and it's ugly. I can't do it yet, said Kay. Yeah. Andrea. Now one very distinctive gray strand. Yeah, that's what I have right here. Very distinctive. And it always pushes forward. It wants to be seen. This strand of hair will never hide. It's like the pretty girl at the prom. She's like, back up. Back up. She'll always be seen. Alexis said, I rolled my hair in socks last night. That's how lazy I am. I won't do anything with my hair in the morning. Alexis, does that work? Maybe you could show me how to wrap my hair in socks. The dogs ate all the socks here, so I don't know that that's a great idea. It's weird when your kids start turning gray, really. As a ginger, mine is supposed to be gray. Is blonde streaks. Is that real? Is it true? That's so crazy. My gray hair grows in as charcoal with a smattering of silver. Not good. I wonder if the people who say that, if you have like a silver that is not like these hard strands and is more like this in the back, I wonder if you could go in and have some of these put in, because I bet it would be like life-changing. And then it would just be like highlights. Then you wouldn't have to be covering the base. Like at this point, I'm like, show me what I have And then, yeah, I saw it. Show me what I have, and then let me see what I could do to make it better. But what I won't do is spend $200. Gingers go blonde, not gray. What? I had no idea. My daughter's been experienced with all different colors. Right now it's bright red, which she had done in vacation school. It looks great. She's 19. Yeah, do they have, I imagine they have like silver clip-ins, right? I would do it. My dad just said, at least you all have hair. He's not wrong. Pop-Pop's not wrong. I guess if I turns my grays blonde with natural colors auburn, I don't dye it. That's nice. Because I'm interested to see, because this will be the first summer that I have just like pretty much, because this will be gone by summer. So I'll be full silver by summer. I'm just starting to turn white in the back. Yeah, she said that that's like the last part. But I just think it's so beautiful when you see somebody with like pure white hair. It's so pretty. That's what Junian has. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's so pretty. My red hair has been turning white gray since I was in my mid-20s. I'm way too pale to have white hair. Oh, Carla, I don't believe that. I bet it's beautiful. Oh, I bet it's so pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I just think, why do we all try to look like each other? Tanya said, I always thought I should be redhead because of my temper. Yeah. Well, I think that's how they start. Victoria said, I have a random one here and there, so they're kind of annoying at this point. I think that's how they start. I stopped a lady at Mass yesterday to tell her how beautiful her waist-long hair was. I know, it's so pretty. I'm like low-key, like obsessed with it. Like somebody will be like taking my blood. I'm like, your hair is gorgeous. I love it. They're like right in your face. Like, I love your hair. My hair chopped and prepped for chemo, so now it's all my own color, and it's just a smattering of gray hairs. Yeah. But I think somebody's got to go and try to see if they can't get like a highlight of silver. So that's kind of what Allison tried to do. Now we haven't hit this with like, I don't know if she hits it with toner to tone down the yellow. But this yellow, had we hit it with like a toner, it would be whiter. But it's got to be cheaper than doing your whole head, is my point. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about the Grammys? I'm glad that Beyonce got her Grammy, her full album of the year. She deserved it. How are you going to win that many? She got the most Grammys out of anyone on the planet and still didn't win album of the year. So I was like, girl, it's your year. Fine. I tried to watch a little bit of it, but I didn't get very far. But everybody, did you all see, apparently this is a new hair trend from last night. Did you all see it? Let me show it to you. Because I'm talking about, hold on. You take this piece in the front. Take this piece right here. Chop it off right there and then do nothing to it. This was the look last night. Am I wrong? Who did I see it? Ray? Somebody named Ray had it. Did you guys see it? And they all just had like a haircut here and then nice. It's like somebody ran up to them right before they ran out and just I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know who any of those people were. That's how old I am. I don't know. I was like, when's Aretha going to come out? Yeah, Miley had it too. Miley was the only one I knew. Miley, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga. She was dressed like, was she trying to do like a Cher vibe? Is that what it was? Yeah. Yeah. Was that what that was? She looked like Cher, but she was singing the Beatles. And apparently going in your underwear or naked is like, yeah, I saw that. That was a lot. No, Travis's girlfriend didn't win anything. Yeah. Oh, girl, I feel like the last time I watched it was Aretha. Maybe there. Yeah, girl. And then who was it that Genevieve was talking about? Was she talking about Ray? Remember, she said, I love so and so's style. I didn't see Chapel Roan's performance, but I have been hearing her, and I would like, yeah. And then Jaden Smith wore a castle on his head. I don't understand. I think this might be the reason I was never famous. Like, I wouldn't be like a good famous person. I don't have a stylist. My stylist is probably Goodwill. And they don't ask about that. I don't think it's a good story. And then I just saw an article. Did anybody, because I just thought it was so weird, did anybody watch the Joker sequel that was a musical for some reason? And there was an article with Lady Gaga talking about her refreshing take on how it really didn't get picked up very well. And she was like, yeah, I mean, I'm an artist, and some people are going to like some of the art that I do, and some people are not. But I was like, whose idea was it to make the Joker? And like, right? Did anybody? Yeah, what goes on in these meetings? Yeah. I think we're just old, Mary. I was like, it was a very dark movie. Dean got me like in this new genre. I was like, okay, that's what you like. I'll come with you. And then I was like, why is this a musical? I was like, listen, I might be really old, but even I think this is weird. It's just the whole thing. You just say vintage. Watch the first 5 minutes of the Joker sequel and changed it right away. Yeah. Who even invited Ye and his nude Barbie doll? Is Ye, what's his name? Kanye? Isn't it Ye? I said Ye. Is that what he's going by? Yay. That's what he didn't go with Khan? Interesting. I just couldn't be that weird. It's too much. Anyway. So I went to the shore to go flip the house. And I don't think she was wearing anything, Linda. The picture. I was going to show you the picture, but I think it's dirty. But I will show you this picture because it's the best picture in the whole world. Look at this. Look at that. Now that's what I would show on the, hold on, let me get a better picture. This is what I would show on the red carpet. They'd be like, who are you wearing? I go, don't worry about it. This is what I ate right before I got here. I made it. It doesn't matter who I'm wearing. I barely fit in this dress. You want to know why? Because this banana bread. Look at it. Guys, it was so good. It was so good. I know, Janice. Here they got kicked out and they weren't even invited. I know, Andrea. I was thinking about it. Next one, I'll pick you up on the way down. But so anyway, so I have some people coming in over Valentine's. I have a family coming in. They have like a soccer or something. I don't know. So I go down, I flip the house. Well, I come home and you would love it, Patty. And all of a sudden another reservation pops up for like this weekend. And it says, hey, I'd love to rent your house this weekend. And I was like, I really don't want to flip this house again. But then it comes through and it says, hey, my friends and I wanted to get together for a weekend and your house looks like a great place. 6 adults. I'm going to tell you something right now. You come at me, and then and just so you know, it's like Uber. Like the whole part of like Airbnb is that people will rate my house and my, work and whatever. Hey, bird. How you doing? By the way, don't eat banana bread.
Why?
Because I have some friends coming over. You can have one piece and split it.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I didn't want any anyway.
Oh, you want to go get some more McDonald's?
No.
Okay.
We're going to the cafe.
Oh. All right.
Oh, hello. Did you hear a bunch of sirens in the middle of the night? Like a lot.
No. Remember college? Remember when you just roll out of bed?
This is not. What do you mean roll out of bed?
Yeah.
This is like the first time in like 2 weeks where I just like slept in.
Okay. How's biology? Why don't you tell everybody what you decided to do about biology?
Stay.
Huh?
Stay in it?
No. You decided to take an online
biology course because I can't. Well, there's more work in it online, but I can't do it in person. I can't.
No one can take an online biology class.
Everyone takes it online. I've been doing good.
Well. Mm-hmm. When do you start student teaching?
Next semester, but yeah. But right now I'm just in like observations and stuff.
Interesting. So, had a horrible experience at Airbnb for work this week. Really? I've always had good experiences for the most part. Anyway, so I write to this guy and, because I have to answer people in a certain amount of time. And anytime people are like vague or it's all adults, it's a flag for me. I don't like it. I am a family rental. And so I wrote back and I said, hi there. Could you tell me a little bit more about your party? We are a family rental and we don't allow for parties, for house parties. Never heard from them again. So then I have to go in and decline it and then write everything out again and be like, hey, let me know when you can send me some more information on your, and if you don't, he got one review and didn't verify everything. I'm not playing. Of course I allow pets. We love it. When parents rent my house for a group of 2, no. Well, at least once a year, Diane, I will get an email from some rich mom saying, my son, stop it, it's not chicken leg. My son and his friends would like to come down for senior week. I said, what are you talking about? I said, why don't you keep them in your house? Well, they want to be at the shore. Okay, get yourself a shore house. Because nobody here wants your son and his friends coming and busting up their house. No. Would you let him and his friends come to your house? Not watched? Because I don't. I'm not that desperate, lady. I'm not that desperate. Can't do it. So I don't know. People are funny. But most of the time, I've had lovely, lovely renters. People who are like, oh, that would be so nice. Or, my parents are coming. And we have the room, like one room downstairs for like older people if they can't do steps. And can I come down for? Yeah. People broke into the private. Oh, Victoria, somebody sent me that. So here's what happened. So in your house, Airbnb is real strict about having cameras in your house. You can't have them anywhere. You can have a Ring doorbell. You have to register it with Airbnb. You have to say, this is the only camera on the premises, blah, 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 blah. But you are allowed to have parts of your house that are off limits to your renters. So they're behind locked doors where you might keep supplies. You might rent part of your house, but not, like I was renting the top floor, but not my basement, right? Well, and that's the kind I like, Shakendra. I'm the kind of renter that looks like we've never been there. That's what I love. So somebody had a basement that they weren't renting, but they put a camera down there just for security reasons. Nobody should even be down there. Somebody, no, Diane, I'm going to come back and read that. Somebody broke into the basement, started going through the supplies, turned around, saw the camera, and ran back upstairs. And then the question is, now what do you do? Because you're like, I know I saw you. And the person said they decided not to call the police, not to let the renter know that they saw them, but that let them to finish their rental and then write it in the review so that everybody after them knew, just so these people came and stayed. They broke into an unauthorized area. I have video of it. Don't rent to them. And you're like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is my home. I'm opening my home to you so that you can come down and have a nice time with your family. Here's Diane said, a friend of mine who rents her house in Fire Island saw a Facebook post from a renter. They had 25 kids in her small pool. It was his birthday. She freaked out. Here's the thing. So, the shore house is like a short weekend, right? Like it's for you and your family to come and vacation. That's what it is. It ain't some so-and-so's first Holy Communion part. It's not that. Go get a venue like everybody else. My house is not a venue. That's not what it is. And somebody I know had rented down the shore and was like, we're going to have so-and-so's proposal party. I said, where? At the shore house. I said, you can't do that. You can't do that. She was like, why not? I rented the house. I go, that you rented for 6 people. You can't have 25 people there. It's not a venue. Like I was just like, I don't understand what people think. Have it at your house. Why aren't you having it at your house? Because you don't want your house destroyed. You don't want all your bathrooms jammed up. No. Our host in DC kept coming upstairs while we were there. What? No. I was working at an oceanfront hotel, and the GM booked a frat house weekend at the beach. They destroyed the rooms. From that point on, straight banned frat functions. Yeah. Wow. My notes is better than my security cameras. My bestie books all of our own Airbnb. She makes sure the place is immaculate. When we leave, we get a good review. Yeah. Yeah. As if you're renting. I know. Always put in the lease. I let a very good friend stay at my house, told her no dogs in the pool. My nosy neighbor told me they had 2 huge dogs in my pool. If they ripped that liner, it would take me a year to replace because we are so remote on the beach. What is wrong with people? Oh, and that was your friend? I just don't get it. And then it's so funny because then I have other people who rent, and it says right in there, we have this many adults, this many kids. Fine. I'll have people that'll be like, listen, my sister lives around the corner. Her daughter wanted to stay over. I just want to make sure that's okay with you. We're going to have one extra kid. I'm like, well, you don't even have enough kids to fill all the bunk beds. I'm like, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. There was one time I saw a lot more people coming into the house just recently than should have been. And I reached out and I said, this is what I'm seeing on the Ring doorbell. And she said, I just want you to know. Yeah, she's like, I should have let you know that. So everybody deals with it a little differently. Sometimes people will forget to add pets in, and we're very pet friendly, but I have to know. You have to communicate. And so, yeah. And Victoria, she says, that's why you rent a big house for a bachelor or bachelorette party. I would be okay with a bachelorette party, but you have to let me know how many people are coming. And you have to tell me that that's what you're doing. And then I can think about it. And I can decide whether you seem like a reasonable person. I told you there was one time somebody called. Somebody reached out and said, oh, I know what it was. So like Airbnb lets you like open your calendar 6 months ahead, 9 months ahead, 120 days. You can decide how far in advance you let people book. And I did not realize it at the time. And so somebody booked like way in advance for a price that wasn't updated. Like I wasn't paying attention. So I immediately see like, this is the wrong price. And I go in and I decline her request because the prices are wrong. And I tell her, I said, I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that these were available yet. I have to update these prices, whatever. And she says, well, can you let me know what you are renting it for? And I said, yeah. And I put the ridiculous price in for that time of year, because that's how I pay the mortgage. Like I'm not doing it because, she's so greedy. I'm like, girl, if I can't pay this mortgage, then nobody's going to be renting this house. So I put it in. She goes, well, so this is what she writes back. This is what she writes. She writes back, and I think I must have been fairly new. And she wrote back and she said, that seems like an awful lot of money for a house that doesn't have any reviews yet. So I write back. She says, I don't know if I want to pay that much money for a house that doesn't have any reviews yet. And I said, great. I don't know that I want to rent to somebody that doesn't have any reviews yet. So it works out. And I was like, B, don't play with me. You're not now. And you think that's the best way to come at me at my place. I said, that's fine. You don't have to come. Next thing you know, she says, oh, you know what? We got 2 more people. Now we can afford it. And I said, oh, well, sorry, you're over the limit now. We don't allow that many people. She goes, well, how much more would it be for us I go, it's not a matter of money. That we don't have enough beds for that. She's like, yeah, but we all want to be together. And I was like, B, you seem to have a lot more problems than I have answers. And I was like, I'm sorry, I really don't think this friend is good. So I say, no, I'm done now. Stopping this conversation, right? 2 seconds later, somebody else tries to book the same date. I was like, oh, I'll take it. I was like, did you just call one of your friends from this and then ask for the same dates literally 5 minutes later? I can't. People are crazy. We stayed at a house in Turks, and one day we were at the house for the whole day. The cleaning there was with us the entire day. That's really weird. More problems with the people that we knew than with the strangers. Yeah, it was, and it's Diana. That's half the problem. Yeah, Julie, too much. No. Yeah. My son rented a house in the Poconos for a bachelor party. Owner immediately turned him down. He reached out and gave the particulars and offered to give 5 times the security. Owner agreed and later sent a note saying they were the best renters she ever had. That's what I'm saying, Mimi. Like, a lot of it is about how you speak to me. Like, there are some people that are like, listen, I'm telling you, we will leave your house cleaner than you. And they are lovely, lovely. And you know, you're like, listen, that I want to talk to people that, you know, are like normal people. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. Can you block people? I don't think I can block people, but I can turn them down. I can say like, oh, I think that this is like a scammy post. I can say that. Do you collect a deposit for damages? Airbnb has like almost like an insurance program that's kind of built into it. I'm not sure for how much that it covers, but I haven't ever had to use it. I actually had more problems booking on my own. There's still parts of the summer I book on my own, and early on, because I wasn't really sure what I was doing, I had more problems. My friend is very picky on who rents her condo. I don't blame her. She rented to a doctor and made exception to her no kid rule because she thought the doctor would control us. The kid ripped the ceiling fan down in 2 rooms. I have a question for all of you that live in the States. Do you know what city in Canada our capital is in? CNN doesn't. I think it's Quebec. Is it Quebec? Ours. It's funny because I'm more cleaning someone else's house than I want. Suzanne, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this place is gorgeous. We should clean it. Here, I'm like, it's a grab hole. Not here. It's actually really nice. Being pet friendly has a little advantage, but a negative advantage. We have to clean up all the dog hair and everything the dog or pet will leave behind before the new residents can get in there. End up paying the better rental than you're on. Well, that's what I said, Bob. As soon as I started opening up to dog owners, I actually find that they leave the houses cleaner than when they left. It's Ottawa, Montreal, or we're guessing still. It's Airbnb behind me got destroyed. One kid, hold on, was balancing on a rooftop ledge. No, Jane. A friend rented her home to 2 people who paid up front. SWAT ended up coming. They were murderers. It was so freaky. A friend of mine owns a rental in Nags Head. She put up the house on the owner's block for weeks so my friends and I could celebrate my visit. She comped to us, but I told her I'd play the cleaning show. Yeah. See, that's great. Yeah, like my sister was came down for her and her friends. And she's like, how much do I have to give you? I'm not going to charge you. What are you talking about? She's like, well, I'll pay the cleaning. I said, yeah, that'd be great if you pay the cleaning. I just got to come down. Mom will do all the sheets. Ottawa is our capital. Oh, no, I didn't know that. I see we need a Canadian masterclass. The capital city is Ottawa, Ontario. Nobody knows that. Ottawa. Oh. You guys should pick a better one. No, we don't even know that. We don't even know what that is. Here's what we know. Quebec. Montreal. Niagara Falls. Saskatoon. I don't know why Yeah, Calgary. Why would you guys pick the one nobody knows? CNN thinks it's Toronto. We know Toronto. Google says Ottawa. Wow. An Airbnb we own in the UP. Is that the Upper Peninsula? Is that Michigan? and manage a couple for other owners. You usually get a sense in just chatting with what kind of guests they will be. It's insane that one can leave like no one was there, and the next are like disgusting, but 90% are wonderful. I agree with you. Everything you said. Mm-hmm. That's really funny. Everyone in Canada knows that it's Saskatoon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Vancouver. Mm-hmm. I say Vancouver. Megan, I saw you wrote Vancouver, but it came out as Vancouver. I think we should change it. Gotta call them to say we're going in. She told them, yes, please. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? I would freak out if the police called and be like, we're about to raid your house. I'd be like, oh, be careful of the doorknobs. They're really old and vintage. Mm-hmm. Don't mess with the glass doorknobs. Oh my gosh. I get a letter in the mail. And it's not a letter you want to get. It's a letter from the township. And it says, a home located at this location. Now, anytime you get these letters, you are within 200 feet of construction. And it says, a home at this location will be torn down, and they will begin putting pilings in. So they'll have pile drivers, right? So pilings are like all the houses at the shore have to be raised. So they have to put the pilings in the ground, these big, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. It is so loud. Yeah, no, the glass doorknobs are still there. And it's just a lot, but it means that basically they're tearing it down to nothing, and then they're going to rebuild a house, which it's a lot. It is lots and lots of noise. They're not allowed to do they're not allowed to do that part in summer. So there's only a certain amount of time that they are allowed to do construction. And so it's a lot. Yeah. I almost got scammed by a so-called Airbnb owner. Turns out he was in California and the rental was occupied condo in Kentucky. Pictures and all. My radar went off and I was able to cancel and the unit was taken off their site. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, I want to thank our Canadian friends for being so kind to us. And on behalf of us, I want to say, we didn't mean this. This isn't us. There's a lot happening. I heard that the Canadians were booing. I don't know why they said they were playing the U.S. national anthem at like a sports thing. Maybe we were playing you. I don't know. And we got booed. I said, girl, you do you. You do what you got to do. I'm not even going to blame you at this point. Yeah. And it's a lot. We got a lot going on. And I just want to say, don't raise the price of chocolate. That's all I have to say. Mm-hmm. Are any of the shore homes permanent residents, like even in the winter? Yes, there are almost everybody. Now, I believe that somebody near me just started Airbnb-ing, but I think we might be the only two. Nobody else really rents on my street. And I would say on my block, there's probably 6 permanent residents. Yeah. They are taking your bourbon out of our stores. Oh, we sorry. Yeah, we sorry, but hugs. And that's not going to come between us. We're all friends here. We're going to stay out of the fray. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. If tariffs get rough, we're going to need our Canadian friends to send whiskey. Yeah. Send whiskey. Mm-hmm. So is Airbnb international? Oh yeah, it's everywhere. I did an Airbnb when I was in Bruges, when I was in Belgium. And she wrote something bad about me. I've never had a negative review as a renter, and she wrote something bad about me because she said that I left the heat on too high. I was like, lady, I don't understand your numbers. I don't understand how this thing works. Listen, you go international, you can't figure how the electric works. Like if you go into like a room, you know how long? First time I went international, I'm trying to turn on electric. None of the electric works in the whole room. I'm calling downstairs. I'm like, this place is ridiculous. I can't, there's no electric in here. They're like, did you turn it on? I'm like, I turned everything on. They're like, but did you turn the electric on? I was like, ain't that your job? What are you talking? Why would I turn the electric on? They're like, there's a main switch. Like when you walk in the room, sometimes you have to take your key, put your key in, that turns the electric on in the room, and then you can start turning things on. And so she was mad that I had the heat on so high when I left. But I was like, I don't even know how I turned it on. Showers were difficult. Everything. Yeah. And then it's all in Celsius. I was like, you guys, I can't do temperature math. I can't. It's too much. So she said, this renter, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I answered, because you can dispute something. You can dispute it. Oh, I disputed. Then she said, and she left trash all over the thing. I didn't leave trash all over the thing. I was like shopping. So I had collected like extra bags from my shopping trips. The trash can, no lie. This is a decoupage. This is Miss America. The trash can she left was this big. This is how big the trash can was. So I filled this up. And then I started taking bags that I had bought stuff in and started filling them up. So I bagged all the trash and left the bags on top of the countertop. And she wrote, she left trash everywhere. I said, you left one small trash can. I was there for a week. What did you think I was going to do? I'm laughing my butt off. I went to Portugal, had the same situation. I didn't even know how to run the dishwasher. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. No, not that. There's no electrician. No, you got to figure it out. And that's because Europeans like to freeze. I had to beg her from my friends in Cambridge. Yeah. It's double the number and add 30. Yeah, Karen, why would you think I'm going to remember that? Well, Karen, I can't remember that. I can tell you my phone number and the phone number of all my friends in 6th grade. That I can remember. But whatever you just said, I'm not going to remember that. Junian said, question for the Canadians. My car is having electrical issues. My heater turned to Celsius. If it says 22 Celsius, what is that in Fahrenheit? Well, let's do the math. 44, carry the 1, 45 plus 75 degrees. Did I do it? Junian, I think I did it. I think I did what I just told Karen I couldn't do. Am I right? Is 22 and a half 75 degrees? This might be a big moment. Hold on. Tell me I'm right. I would ask, somebody ask Alexa. I was right, Jessica? Karen, I was wrong. I can learn still. No, somebody said 72. LaFive is Canadian. She said it's 72. I know, but I don't know because I'm getting different answers. Yeah. Oh, it's not exact. So we can do math here, said Janice. I don't know, Janice. I'm super proud of myself. I'm going to go back to bed. That was like the coolest thing ever done. Yeah, I know. It's mostly Karen. It's not exactly add 30, but it makes it close. Okay. That only took 3 years. I mean, honestly, if you counted from the time that Judy first said some kind of math, now I don't know how that works in the metrics. It's not the same. in the metric system? Is it? No, it's too much. I can't do it all today. Don't answer that. It's just let's just celebrate 72 and a half. That's pretty close. Siri said 71.6. Okay, it's approximate. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. It'll be in June, Alexis. You don't have to bring a blanket. You multiply by 9 and add 30. Okay, so can't do it, Stacy. Maybe tomorrow. We can translate French and weather for you this summer. That would be amazing. Explain again how you did that. Well, she said it was 22.5, and then Karen said, you can do it. You just double the number and add 30, which made it 45. Less 30 is 75. Yeah. It's close. Canadian temperature math, and you're on time? Who are you, girl? Multiply Celsius by 9 divided by 5 and add 32. I don't know what that means. I don't understand how you multiply something by 9 over 5. Like, Jim, what you're spewing is hatred. You're just, it's a vicious attack. Why would you think that I can multiply Celsius by 9/5? Like, what is wrong with you, Jim? Sometimes I just wonder, do you want to be friends with me or you don't? Because it feels like you don't. Yeah. I don't know why you come at me like that, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, it's too much, Katie. We just woke up. It's Monday. I mean, honestly, I show up for work on time. I know, Shakendra. I don't know. I'm coming into myself or someone completely different. Yeah. 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 No, none of those are real words. I know. My brain hurts already, and I still have to teach these kids. That seems like something someone would say if they planned on keeping your clock. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. See, no. I'm laughing so hard because my dad would quiz us when we visited Canada as little kids. We were like, it's vacation, Dad. Stop making us do math. Yeah, here's me. Just keep the clock. Take the clock, multiply it by 9/5, and then shove it up your. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, guys, we had a nice Monday. Anyway, it's going to be a busy week. I feel like I got a lot to do. And Lulu's got a boo-boo on the back of her neck right here. And she keeps, I guess as it's healing, it gets itchy, and starts to, she takes this back leg and she boom, 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 and just keeps ripping it open. It's getting bigger and bigger. So now she has to wear a harness all the time so she can't get to it. I'm gonna fix it. But it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So, Marie, good morning. Glad you could make it. I was on time. You guys still can't figure out the difference between a province. And by the time I was 10, I knew the capitals all 50 of your states. Really, Karen? Congratulations. That's why we sent all the smart people to Canada, so that we could just ask you questions. No, a cone wouldn't work, Brian. Listen, I'm a fan of the cone of shame. But if the cone is here, she can still hit the back leg. It's like it's in front of it. Jim just said your clock is now telling time in Celsius. He's like, oh, you will learn Celsius. This cuckoo clocking, this ain't going to cuckoo unless you multiply it by 9/5. That might be the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Thanks, Jim. You could stay. You're funny. What a nerd joke, Jim. What a nerd joke. God, I love me a nerd. Just so funny. So funny. I'm telling you. So inflatable donut cone would work. I had it for my boxer. All right, Alexis, we're going to have a special drink for Alexis. Alexis, we're going to start our crying tonight around 9 p.m. for Ugly Monday. Alexis is going to open. She's going to open. She's like, I'll be ready, you guys. Like that. Use it instead of a cone for it cut into pieces and layered it. You should have seen, I had it wrapped up this weekend. Then Brooke messed it up, and then she just ripped it open again. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. All right, guys, it's almost 9:30, and because I showed up on time today, I'm technically done soon. I don't know if you guys know that I started on time. So for those of you that showed up late, you might not know it. Jim is the guy with the chicken, and that's how I would like for you to remember him. The pre-community cry does start at 8:55. If you want to just start crying then, and then we'll just roll right into the 9 o'clock Ugly Monday. That'd be perfect. Yeah. Marie's like, I married a nerd. Tomorrow, let's have a discussion. If given the choice to go back, would you rather marry a nerd or a jock, a sports guy? And are there such things as a crossover event? It's for tomorrow. You know how they have teasers at the end of a show? And on tomorrow's show, it'd be some like really pretty promo that would show up, but we don't have that. So I'm just going to tell you. Sherry said, my mom is in the hospital since her stroke. I'm having trouble finding her legal paper. I told my Vinny man I'm about to file for divorce. I'm so over it all. Sherry Bougie, we're sending you lots of hugs. Girl, you having a day. And you should join us for our community cry. You and Alexis can open it. I think you might open it. And now Alexis is actually feeling a lot better about her life. And that's what a community cry is about. So when you hear other people, you go, oh, girl, yeah, no, you go. This is you. You step up. Oh, Madeline, it's my first time as a subscriber for Ugly Monday. Madeline, you're going to love it. Get it out. So yeah, we're sending lots of love to those people. A lot of people got stuff going on today and this week and this month and this year. So for all those people, we're here for you. Hopefully we can all make each other laugh. So thanks for, oh, Rhoda, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm having a horrible 2 weeks. I'm good for a community cry. Rhoda, listen, everybody's got their agenda, their priorities. And if your priorities don't match up, girl, you gotta take care of you and you gotta take care of your kids. So I'm here for that. All right, everybody. Kathy, it's up a little further, but he basically said he was going to change my clock to a Celsius clock. So there's that. All right. So like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time, Andrea say, learn Celsius, multiply it by 2 and add 30. So just keep that in mind today. Keep your cries in until about 9 o'clock tonight. Join us for Ugly Monday. And that's it. So thanks for watching. As always, have a great day and a blessed day. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Mother.